Stanley Kubrick was a filmmaker who changed the world of movies forever. His films were not just movies, they were like the pieces of art that shaped how we see and make films today. From using special effects that were ahead of their time to exploring deep, dark parts of human mind, Kubrick movies shows how talented he was. Let's look at the 10 of his most important films that changed cinema forever. Trust me, each of these movies is a masterpiece, so don't skip any of these. Number 10, Lolita, 1962. Making a movie out of controversial book Lolita was a brave choice for Kubrick. The story is about a man who falls in love with a young girl, which was the shocking topic back then. But the Kubrick focused more on the character's thoughts and feeling rather than showing anything too graphic. This made the film thought-provoking and challenging, pushing the limits of what could be shown in the movies. It made people think about complex and uncomfortable topics in a new way. Number 9, Spartacus, 1960. Spartacus was the only movie where Kubrick did not have full control, but it still became a huge success. The film is about a slave who would lead a rebellion against the Roman Empire. Kubrick showed that he could handle big epic stories and still add his special touch. The battle scenes were big and impressive, changing how epic movies were made. These films also talked about important ideas like freedom and leadership, making it more than just a historical film. Number 8, Paths of Glory, 1957. Paths of Glory is one of Kubrick's first great films. It's an anti-war movie set during the World War I. The film shows how the pointless and brutal war can be, with the realistic scenes that made it stand out from other war movies. Kubrick used unique camera work like tracking shots that followed soldiers closely to make the audience feel like they were right there on the battlefield. The film's strong message about the harshness of the war and the struggle soldiers face made it more important work in Kubrick's career. Number 7, Eyes Wide Shut, 1999. Eyes Wide Shut was Kubrick's last film and it's one of his most mysterious. The story looks at the deep themes like sexual obsession, jealousy and hidden desires. Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman played the main characters and their performances were powerful. Kubrick used lightings, colors and music to create a dreamlike atmosphere, making the film feel like a journey into the human mind. Even today, people are still trying to understand the deeper meaning of this movie. Number 6, Barry Lyndon, 1975. With Barry Lyndon, Kubrick turned historical drama into an art form. The movie is known for its stunning visuals, which were shot using only natural lights and candles. This gave the film a beautiful painting-like look. The detailed costumes and set along with the classical music made it visually masterpiece. Though not everyone loved it when it first came out, Barry Lyndon is now seen as the classical that influence how period films are made. Number 5, Full Metal Jacket, 1987. Full Metal Jacket is a Kubrick's take on Vietnam War. The film is divided into two parts, the harsh training of soldiers and the brutal reality of war. The film first part, set in Marine boot camp, is especially memorable with R. Lee Army's performance as a tough drill sergeant becoming iconic. The film shows the psychological toll of war and has influenced how military training and the Vietnam War are portrayed in movies. Number 4, Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, 1964. In Dr. Strangelove, Kubrick took the terrifying idea of nuclear war and turned it into a dark comedy. The film humor comes from its absurd take on the serious topic, showing how ridiculous and the dangerous human can be. Peter Sellers played multiple roles in the movie, showcasing his comedic talent. The ending with nuclear explosion set to the song We Will Meet Again is one of the most memorable moments in film history. Kubrick's ability to mix comedy with serious theme made this film a groundbreaking work. Number 3, The Shining, 1980. The Shining is Kubrick's famous horror film that creates fear not with monsters but with psychological tension. Based on Stephen Hawking's novel, the film tells the story of a man who goes mad while taking care of an empty hotel during the winter winter, the creepy overlook hotel, Jack Nicholson's unforgettable performance, and the haunting music have made this movie a classic in horror genre. Kubrick used the Steadicam a lot for smooth, eerie shots that added to the film's unsettling atmosphere. The Shining is not just a horror film, it's a deep exploration of madness. Number 2, A Clockwork Orange, 1971. A Clockwork Orange is a shocking film about violence, free will, and how society controls people. The movie is set in a dystopian future where a teenage criminal, Alex, undergoes a controversial treatment to cure his violent behavior. The film's mix of classical music, disturbing scenes, and the deep themes challenged what was acceptable in the movies at that time. It led to discussion about media violence and censorship, making it a key film in Kubrick's career and in the movie history. Number 1, 2001, A Space Odyssey, 1968. 2001, A Space Odyssey is probably Kubrick's most ambitious film. It changed the way science fiction movies were made with its stunning visuals and the groundbreaking special effects. The film takes the audience on a journey through the space and time, exploring big questions about humanity, place in the universe. The use of classical music like the famous piece Also Scratch added a timeless quality to the film. 2001 isn't just a movie, it's a philosophical experience that continues to inspire filmmaker and captivate audience. Stanley Kubrick's movies have made a lasting impact on the world of cinema. Each of these 10 films pushed the limit of storytelling, special effect, and exploring deep themes. His work continues to inspire filmmakers and amaze audience, provoking that true art of film never gets old. These movies are more than just a films, they are the milestone in cinema history, showing Kubrick's genius and his ability to change how we see the world through movies. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe this channel for amazing videos related to cinema. Thank you for watching this video.